Hello, Cancer. This is Soul Horizons Tarot. I am doing your love reading. I apologize. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just shuffling, concentrating. I usually shuffle on camera, but I'd already shuffled and these came out, and so I just kept them and decided to do the shuffle on the others. This is a general collective love reading for the sign of Cancer. Being a collective reading, it's not going to resonate with everyone, so take what applies. Don't force it to apply to your situation. If it does not sound familiar, if it does not resonate for you, it is probably not your story. All my details for private readings and all that information is in the detail box, and if this does resonate for you, please feel free to leave your experience or story in the comments. Leave a like, share, or subscribe if you enjoyed this for future content, and it also helps me get a wider audience. But regardless, I appreciate you spending time here. Just every little bit of support helps, so thank you in advance for that. We're going to jump right in. Good grief, I haven't even... Very talkative. Okay, we have strong... Oh yeah, and genders and or signs do not always apply. It's just the energy or the characteristic of the card that you need to pay attention to. Alright, so we have strong Leo energy and also Scorpio, but possibly water sign, Cancer, Pisces, strong Scorpio showing up here. So in the first placement we have your energy, your situation, and you are sitting in the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card about victory, success, receiving recognition. Maybe you're getting a lot of attention at this time, or you're receiving validation for hard work done. You've won some type of victory. You may be in the limelight as of now. You may be getting rewards or awards. But receiving a lot of attention and or praise, admiration, compliments, something of that nature. You feel victorious over a situation, or you're in very high spirits because of a victory won, something to that nature. This is going to be part one. This will be the short version. If this resonates for you and you want to know more, check out part two. It will also be uploaded. It'll go much more in depth. This is the short reading. So for your person, you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, strong Scorpio, but does not have to be. But they are the King of Cups, or their current energy situation is the King of Cups. I see that they are faced towards you, so they may be the one that's giving you the attention, validation, compliments. They may be talking to you and admiring you in some way. But the King of Cups, as far as a situation or an energy, is somebody that is very emotionally intelligent, very emotionally mature, could be emotionally open or receptive or expressive, but we'll have to clarify. They could be quite creative or inspired at this time. Again, clarifiers will tell us more. But another aspect, sometimes the King of Cups can be more emotionally reserved depending on other cards. They can hold their emotions or their feelings a little bit tighter or closer to their chest in order to make sure that the person or situation deserves their emotional regard. So we'll definitely have to clarify their situation. The energy between the two of you is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is your mutual energy towards each other. The Ace of Pentacles can talk about this as a new beginning, a new potential start. With the Pentacle, this can be quite solid, or it has the potential to have long-term attached to it. It's serious. It's something you can take serious. It has... it implies the idea of longevity, something tangible, something real. So you two may have just started dating, you may have just met, or there's always or already a kind of solid foundation started between the two of you, whether that's friendship, whether that you work together. Again, we'll clarify to see what direction that goes. But it does look quite new between the two of you. Or you're starting a new chapter or a new venture together that has a lot of promise or potential behind it. So over here in the direction that it's going, we do have the Death card. Now, a lot of people would freak out and say, you know, death is bad. Death can just talk about change, transformation, transition. It can talk about endings. But endings can, with death, endings, rebirth follows the ending. So we'll definitely clarify that to see what that is. It could definitely talk about an ending to a new connection or a new chapter, a new beginning. It could talk about just a significant change or transformative experience or transformative connection. We'll look into that, because this is the Phoenix in this particular card. It's more so about the rebirth. So some of you may be reuniting with somebody, and you're coming together again in a new way, or you're transforming together in some way. And then the overall energy is strength. This talks about fortitude, grace, patience, compassion. It's also a card about, yes, physical, but also mental, emotional, spiritual strength. Having a lot of willpower or showing restraint in some way. We'll clarify that as well, probably more so in the second. But let's see your energy towards this person, your thoughts, your feelings towards this person. Now this can be whoever this is, whether this is a lover, a friend that you want to see it go some further with, an ex, a wife or a husband, or a love interest, somebody that you're interested in. It's whoever's most on your mind, who you're here in the reading for. When you're looking up this reading, it's who's on your mind that you're thinking about, that you're wanting more information on. So like I said, it can go either way. It can be somebody that you're already in a partnership with, or somebody that you want a partnership with, or somebody that you had. Alright, so let's look at your, how do you feel towards this person? How does Cancer feel towards this person? The Knight of Swords. Well, for feelings, that's not the greatest, but you may just be really inquisitive, wanting to know something, wanting to communicate something, wanting to get to the bottom of something, find out the truth or express the truth very clearly. Usually the Knight of Swords is not the best energy for an emotion towards a person, but this could just be like very adamant about communicating something or receiving a type of communication, whether that's information, insight into, or clarity or truth into something. We'll clarify that to see where that goes. Tell me about Cancer's, what is, dang it, can I get the question out first? What is Cancer's, gosh. Yeah, you may be very talkative at this time, have a lot of energy towards this person. What is their thoughts and feelings regarding the situation between them? What is Cancer's thoughts and feelings towards the situation, the current situation between them? How do they feel and able to think about the situation between Cancer and this person? What are their thoughts and feelings towards this situation between them? The current situation between them. Okay, there we go. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, you're quite serious. You're quite Ten of Pentacles is a card of having established roots, having financial security, stability. We can talk about family, but more on a realistic level. Like in the 3D, having everything in line to start a family or to provide for a family. But as far as your energy towards the situation, it feels like there's determination and you're resolved. You're quite set on something about the situation. The Ten of Pentacles is like immovable. You've made up your mind. You're set. It's set in stone. There is a feeling of comfortability here. But tens do represent completion. So I feel like you do feel quite comfortable with whatever the situation is. And you are, like I said, you've made up your mind on it in whatever direction that goes. So we'll clarify to see what exactly that entails. Let me go ahead and do this other one in the same deck. Alright, what are this person's feelings towards Cancer? Ingrained. Yeah, it's like something's written in stone with the Ten of Pentacles here for your energy, thoughts, feelings towards the situation. You're not moving on your, whatever it is you feel towards them. You're resolute about it. You're resolved to continue the way it is. Tell me about this person's feelings towards Cancer. What are their feelings towards Cancer, please? What is this King of Cups feelings towards Cancer? How do they feel about them? What are their feelings towards Cancer, please? Well, we got the Four of Pentacles and the Five. Oh no, three. That's too many. They may see you as argumentative or hard to reach, like emotionally withdrawn, shut off, closed off. You do have this Knight of Swords coming in, so they could see you as like stirring up some trouble or accusations or behaving in a way that's kind of childish. They want to come towards you, but it's like the Four of Pentacles is giving me this like standoffish kind of energy. I'm gonna redo that because that's too many. What is this King of Cups feelings towards Cancer? How do they feel about them? What are their feelings towards this Cancer, please? How do they feel? Argumentative maybe, or very outspoken or opinionated in some way. There we go. The Seven of Pentacles is how they feel towards you. Seven of Pentacles for feelings is like maybe they're still trying to figure out if the investment is worth it. And that would make sense if this is still quite new. They're still trying to figure out if this is something that they want to put time, energy, resources into. The Seven of Pentacles is sometimes a card of having already done so and waiting, kind of wanting to see what the results of your hard work are. But it also can be a card of trying to figure that out, if it's worth the time, the energy to invest. Will I get out of it what I put in, kind of thing. So we'll clarify, but it kind of feels to me like they're still questioning the validity of this connection. They're still curious about it. They're still investigating, or what is that word? It starts with an E. They're trying to establish, basically. I'm not... Ooh, the Lovers. That came out in reverse. Okay, tell me about this person's, the King of Cups. Tell me about this person's thoughts and or feelings about the situation between them. What are their thoughts and feelings about the situation between them? How do they feel and think about what's going on currently? Four of Cups. I feel like, okay, so there's an energy here that you're standing in your power and that you're quite determined on a certain outcome, or your resolve for this is very strong. For whatever you feel towards them, this Knight of Swords, getting information, expressing something, communicating something, you're not moving from it. The way they view the situation with the Four of Cups over here is that either you're disinterested, you're not interested, they may miss an opportunity with you, or maybe they themselves are not sure that they want to, because they're not certain that what they're receiving or the potential of this thing is what they really want. And that kind of makes sense. Like, evaluating is like what they're doing. They're evaluating something about this connection. They're still in their head about it. They're still in their heart about it. It's good that they showed up as the King of Cups, but it depends on the clarifiers, really. Because they're feeling the Four of Cups towards the situation. Maybe they feel like it's a lost cause because you are standing very strong here. It's like you've already made up their mind. Maybe they feel like they can't change your mind, and maybe it's not worth the time to try. But clarifiers will definitely tell us more. So let's look at the situation between the two of you is that Ace of Pentacles. Let's look at the strengths or the potential strengths of this connection. What are the strengths or the potential strengths? Where are your blessings? Where are your strengths? What is helping you? Or what could help you if you're not involved with this person? What are the strengths of this connection or the potential strengths? Tell me about the strengths of this connection. Justice. Things will always be fair. We have Libra energy here. Oh, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Didn't think of Libra energy here. Things will always be fair and balanced. You'll always get there will always be a balance between the two of you, or there is balance between the two of you. It's fair, it's unbiased, it's impartial, as far as like the scale doesn't tip to one side or the other. Justice can sometimes be a marriage card. With the Ace of Pentacles, this could talk about something that is quality, is solid, is trustworthy. It's not like there will never be fights or disagreements or conflict, but it will always be something that you can count on being fair in the end. Just, fair, balanced, possibly even equal. Yeah, equal. Equal give and take, equal. There won't be disparities that are too huge. Tell me, oh, Tower in reverse, and the Devil tried to come out. I'm not taking him until I ask. Tell me about the challenges within this connection. Tell me about the challenges, weaknesses, struggles, or the potential challenges, weaknesses. What would harm you here? Where would your weaknesses lie in a connection, as a couple? Tell me about the challenges or potential challenges between Cancer and this person. Tell me about the challenges here, please. Tell me about the challenges with Cancer and their person. Fix that. Alright, that's one. Okay. Oh. I'm getting the sense of it will always be financially stable. There will always be stability there on that aspect, but maybe something about family or happiness will suffer. You can count and rely on one another or one person towards the other, but the Ten of Cups in the reverse is like a broken family. Possibly, like some of you may be dealing with a divorce. The divorce proceedings are fair, but it puts a rift in the family. If you're not married, this could talk about somebody having to give up something that they always wanted. Maybe you have to sacrifice the idea of a certain ideal family situation or ideal happily ever after. The Ten of Cups in the reverse is pretty significant for the challenge here. We'll have to clarify to see exactly what that means. But a lack of emotional fulfillment is the quickest interpretation, or the most common sense one. So let's look at what action you can expect. This is the direction with the Death card. What action can you expect this person to take towards you? What action will they most likely take towards you? Good morning. What action will this person make towards or take towards the Cancer? What action will they most likely take towards their Cancer here? What action, please? What action will this person take towards Cancer? Okay. That came out earlier, the Tower in the reverse. Tower in the reverse for an action. This could be some kind of internal battle that they will lose. It's not just inaction, it's allowing or not allowing something to fall. With Death and the Tower, it's like they're trying to avoid a Tower moment, or something subconsciously they're not facing, they're not acknowledging. It prevents necessary things from happening. Things that need to happen are not happening because either subconsciously there's like a Tower moment for them and then they're trying not to deal with it. I don't see this as taking an action towards you. If anything, it's inaction that leads to some kind of ending or transformative experience or something like that. Not a great setup so far here, but we will definitely keep looking. Tell me about the probable outcome here between Cancer and this person. There's no cups on your side towards this person. There's cups for them on yours towards you, but not the best. The King of Cups is okay. That's fine. But with their feelings with the Pentacles and then their feelings towards the situation, it's not where it should be in a good love reading, like a positive way. Tell me about the probable outcome between Cancer and this person. Probable being not definitive. You have free will, so does the person you're dealing with, and this is a collective reading, so take this outcome with a grain of salt. 8 of Wands. It does look like action will finally be taken, movement will be taken. I kind of feel like this Tower thing needs to be resolved before that can happen. They may be going through some kind of major transformation, major shift, major upheaval. But I think it's more personal to them than it is to you, or to even the situation between the two of you. I don't know for sure yet. We'll definitely have to clarify, but there does look to be some kind of movement here. Maybe a lot of incoming communication. Things are finally progressing in a direction. I'm not sure what direction that is. But it does look like change, incoming change. It could be an ending, but we're going to clarify this to see. I see you standing firm and standing strong. You may be just like unwilling to budge on certain things towards this person. But this is the short reading, so I'm going to keep it short. It does look like eventual movement between you and this person, but there's something that needs to be resolved. There's either an ending, a transition, but it does feel like because this action is towards you, it's something that they need to contend with in order to move something forward, whether that's, you know, progressing in the relationship or moving that forward or moving on from it. But we'll see in part 2, because I'm going to clarify each of these and get more information. So if this resonated for you, go over to part 2 and I'll see you there. Thank you for your time, and I'll talk to you soon, hopefully.